Good morning, I'm Kat Hand.
And I'm Wade Drennan.
Today on the October 31st edition of the Win News, we will have a feature on the career fair
and a question of the week on Halloween.
The NH induction will be on Sunday at 2 p.m. in the auditorium.
Inductees are Colton Canada, Seth Durenwater, Mason Gilmore, Bailey Grant, Braden Holst, Aspen Huseman, Sarah Call, Maddie Lopez, John McTough, Cherith Meek, Praise Pierce, Ace Reed, Brooke Rice, Robert Sawyers, Sadie Stratton, Olivia Vosberger, Haley Havens, Kat Hand, Vanessa Rader, Shaylee Watson, and Avery Williams.
Congratulations to all the nominees. Last Friday, we hosted our first career fair on campus. Here is John McTough with more information.
This is John McTough reporting on our school's 2019 career fair. What did it mean to you as an alumni to get to come back and speak to the next generation?
I feel very honored to be back and talking as an alumni of the Archer City Independent School District. Very proud of it, very proud of our class, and love giving back. Very excited that we can maybe pass on some things that we learned and experiences that we've had in life that we can pass on and hopefully help the young student body out now.
Coming back here is very fulfilling. It is all about the people and the opportunity to pay it forward and share a little bit about my experiences here and how I've gone on. It took a village to raise me, and that same village is here kicking out successful people every year, and I'm just honored to get to participate and be a part of it.
So I guess I'm old school now, 2012, so not that long ago, but it was nice to get to see. I don't know a lot of the kids anymore, like a lot of the students. Some of the families I used to know don't know anymore. But it's really an honor to come back to the place where that started it all, and really kind of ingrained in me some of the characteristics that I will carry into my career. And it's an honor to see this beautiful facility and where students, kind of the future generations from Archer City, they're coming out of, and to see some of the same teachers here and some of the new teachers, just knowing that they still do great education here, and pretty much any door is open to all of the Archer City ISD students. It's very reassuring for the future of all careers, I guess.
What would you want to tell the students that didn't get to attend your session?
I think one of the biggest things that I've learned, and it comes with experience really, and after you've had a chance to be out in the real world, is that talent can actually, be passed up by hard work, especially if the talent isn't really willing to work hard.
I guess for those that weren't able to come to our talk about being a physician, I really kind of stressed the importance of developing really sound core clinical character traits like dependability, responsibility, trust, empathy. Some of those characteristics you can really nurture now in high school that will, regardless of your career, but especially if you become a physician, those are things you want to start working on now and kind of cultivate now and into the future.
So first off, engineering is a really cool field in general, but from like an outsider's perspective, it can also seem kind of boring. That's very understandable. I felt that way about computer science, and it took me a while to get into it. The cool thing is, though, that in the current world that we live in, like literally everything is touched by computer science. And so if you have the skills to do software engineering or any other type of engineering in general, but if you have those skills, it's infinitely transferable to any type of industry. So I could go back. I used to work in oil and gas a little bit. I could go work in the oil and gas field again with CS. I currently work in parking, which has some surprisingly cool problems to solve. Or I could go work for Amazon, Facebook, Google, one of those types of companies. So it's all the same skill set, and that's why I find it super fascinating.
What sessions did you attend?
I had law, dental hygiene, and occupational therapy.
I went to the pastor, the marketing agent, the architect, and the engineer.
What was your favorite thing about our career fair?
I like the inspirational speeches and the free candy.
I like seeing where all the different careers could take me, and I liked imagining where I could be with each one.
Now back to y'all in the studio.
Thanks, John. I really enjoyed hearing about the criminal justice department.
My favorite session was learning about being a veterinarian, and I heard plans are already being made for next year's career fair.
Seniors, you have a new scholarship opportunity provided by the Disabled Americans Veterans Group from Wichita Falls. The application was sent to you through your school email as a Google form. Deadlines to apply to this is next Friday, November 8th. 2 applicants will be chosen to receive $500 scholarships.
The first high school one-night play meeting will be on Monday beginning at 5:30 till around 7. There will be a script read through, tryout, and rehearsal info. If you are in any sports, please come to the auditorium after practices as soon as possible. If you have any other questions, please see Ms. Noble.
And in honor of today's holiday, here's a question of the week from Taylor Hall and Justin Weinheimer.
Hi, I'm Taylor Hall, and this is your question of the week.
What are your plans for Halloween?
Well, I guess my plans for Halloween are to stay home at my house and hand out candy to the little kids and scare them with my friends.
On Halloween, I'll be going to Wichita on haunted housing.
To hand candy to little kids.
I don't really have any plans for Halloween, so I guess I'm just going to stay home and watch Netflix.
I'm going to go to the band Haunted Hayride and go to a few haunted houses.
My plans for Halloween are dressing up like a little princess, going to door and asking
We're going trick-or-treating like little kids.
I will be handing out candy to the goblins and ghouls.
I'm going to be a dinosaur. I'm going to be a ballerina for Halloween.
For Halloween, I'm going to be an angel.
What are your plans for Halloween?
My plans for Halloween are to scare on my dad's haunted hayride.
Now back to you in the studio.
So how are you celebrating Halloween?
I'm just going to be handing out some candy with some of my friends.
That sounds fun. Several Teens Make a Difference shirts are left in the office. If you participated and haven't picked up your shirt, please go by the office.
Junior high students, if you are interested in competing in UIL but don't know what contests are available or how to get involved, ask a junior high teacher or see Ms. Graham. Editorial writers will meet during RTI in Ms. Cox's room tomorrow.
Today is the last day for the October yearbook sale. However, Ms. Cox will be accepting orders through tomorrow. See her in room 207 for an order form or go to yearbookforever.com. The prices will go up Saturday.
And now we have Justin with our weather forecast.
After the last few days of cold, wet weather, the temperatures are going to warm up a bit. Enjoy the sunshine today as well. We'll see a high of 52, although we will be back below freezing tonight. Tomorrow we will warm up a little bit more, which will be good for the football game with a high of 66 and a low of 34. Saturday, the high will drop to 58, but on Sunday, it will be back up at 66 with a low of 45. That's it for your 4-day forecast.
Thanks, Justin. I'm going to be glad to see the sunshine return.
Ms. Cox would like to recognize John Mactoff, who gave his door prize to a junior high student last week when the speaker ran out of gifts.
Seniors, if you want to make a signature sign for tomorrow's prep rally, Miss Mayo, this week's theme is Twin Day or dress as your favorite senior.
And now we have another in our series of PSA.
Your shoes are weird.
That's awful. Well, I don't like you.
Oh my gosh, do you need help? Yes. Hurt. I bet.
Thanks, Cameron and Peyton. And now to Colton Canada and Sports Corner.
The junior high football team will travel to Ranger to play at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The JV football team has been moved up to varsity for the rest of the year. So on. No JV games on Thursday the next 2 weeks. The varsity Wildcats will play Ranger at 7 p.m. tomorrow before the game. The football players, cheerleaders, and band seniors will be recognized at 6:30, and right after the football sweetheart will be crowned. On Saturday at 10 o'clock a.m., the volleyball team will be playing in Bowie as a warm-up for the playoffs, which will begin for the Lady Cats next week. Next Wednesday, we will have a bonfire starting at 8 o'clock at the football field, so come out and join us. Congratulations to Lane Briggs and Ty Bates for being Channel 3 Players of the Week. Ty Bates and Lane Briggs are nominated for Times Record News Players of the Week as well. Lindy Reed was also nominated last week. Way to go. Good luck, Wildcats and Lady Cats.
Thanks, Colton. That's it for this edition of Win News.
Have a great day, and remember, learners today,
Leaders tomorrow.